What's good with y'all boys? Self Soul Channel. I pray you're doing well today. Whoever's watching this, I don't care where you is. I don't care what time you in. I pray you're doing well. Living your life, doing the things that you want to do, progressing how you want to progress, and being grateful, truly. I wanted to talk to y'all today, and I was thinking about it. I wanted to talk to y'all today about change and just being grateful for what you have. Truly. Stop living in a past moment. And it may sound like not living in the present. Of course, live in the present. Always live in the present. Don't live in the past. Don't live in the future. But just appreciate what you got now. Go outside and appreciate life, because that's what you are. Your life. You understand? And what I mean by that is, from my personal opinion, I feel like we're all connected. We're all connected in different ways and different scenes. We're all connected. You and the person next to you may not know anything. Y'all may not know each other from a can of paint, nothing. Two different backgrounds, two different personalities, two different consciousness is two different consciousnesses. And it's crazy how you may not know this person, but you can spark up a conversation with them and y'all just flow. It's kind of crazy to me. You can meet anyone in this world and have a conversation with them, and y'all souls connect. To me, that proves that we are connected. Not only on a spiritual level, but on the physical as well, in terms of what I believe. And I feel like, I don't care what you believe in terms of a higher power. I believe that the atoms and molecule or whatever I was made of, the person next to me was made of as well. We're the same person. We just got two different mindsets. You understand? Same as the trees outside. Same material that's made. Me and the tree are the exact same. We're just two different forms of matter. We're two different. We have two different purposes upon this earth. A tree upon this earth, a tree's purpose is to just, even though it may seem boring, just be still and grow. But that's the beauty out of a tree. A tree doesn't rush its growth. A tree doesn't get fertilizer or whatever to make it grow faster. It just grows. It just grows. And it's made me curious, like, why do we as humans try to rush life? And I understand why, especially more with technology, and you see people getting to the bag, getting their money, doing their thing. You kind of look at somebody else's life and like, I've done it too, and be like, you know what? I'm gonna be there one day. Or other people may be like, I wish I was there. And some people look at those situations and grow resentment or envy towards people who have more than them, when in reality, you should appreciate not only their grind, but the grind that you're on as well, and the moment in the point of life that you are on currently, because their grind isn't going to be like your grind. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you see people like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Steve Jobs, RP, and you see the success that they made, but we never see the trials and tribulations of what they went through. Basketball players, we use athletes. My favorite basketball player, Kobe. I love Kobe. Mamba forever. And AI, I like Allen Iverson, but I'm gonna use Kobe as an example. Even though I haven't fully seen Kobe's progression when it came to him even getting into the NBA in the first place and working hard, his mindset I have watched, and I've heard him speak upon his mindset, and it's like, that's fire. That's fire. Now, should everybody have that mindset? Yes and no. Because I feel like when you're on the grind, you got to create the mindset and the habits that you want to be fixated upon. But also, when it comes to anything in life, you got to be obsessed. But your obsession is going to look different than somebody else's obsession. Everybody has an obsession, even though some obsessions are constructive, some obsessions are destructive. It's still an obsession. But you got to make an obsession to where it's constructive and improving you in much better ways within your life. Kobe went on his grind. All these multimillionaires, successful people have been on their grind, and they went throughout their own trials and tribulations. But I bet you could ask each and one of them, most likely, and I bet none of them rushed the process. Truly. They gave time to which, with the process of what they were doing. They gave time to it. They let it marinate. They let it sit. Compound interest. They let it build over time. When it comes to success, I'm learning, and what you want in anything, it takes time. Nothing is gonna be rushed. Nothing can be rushed. You can't rush that. You can't rush the fact that you want to make $1 million. You can't rush that. And even if you do, it's not going to stay for long. And that's what anything in life. Anything that is forced and that you forcefully rush in your life isn't going to stay there. Truly. Because it's not something that the higher power, from my perspective, from God, like God wouldn't want from me. God wouldn't want, or God hasn't gave it to me, hasn't allowed it. There's a difference in which I've learned as well. There's a difference between my will and God's will. My will is the physical plane on this earth. The things I could do. You could do anything that you want. Person watching this, you can either watch this video or not. You can either go smoke or not. You could either go drink or not. Like, you could, anything in this world you could do. It's like it is a GTA server. You could do anything you want. Literally anything you want. If you want to rob somebody, you can rob somebody. If you want to go compliment somebody, you can. You can do anything you want. But that's the thing about it. You are able to do it, and it's not something that the higher power universe or God wanted you to do. It's not God's will. It's not what God willingly lets you do. You want to do it. It's your will. And I feel like there's a big difference between your will and God's will. And I look, you want to make a video on that later in time and dive deeper into that, because that's very interesting to me. And I've just now noticed that, low-key, that there's two different wills within our lives. There's our physical our physical will, something our conscious mind can control, and our subconscious, the higher powers will. Something that deals with intuition, deals with using those higher faculties of your mind truly to bring what you want. But those things, that universe, it's not willingly letting you get those things automatically. It's something that you have to show it. And that's why I say God's will, because God is willingly letting you do the things that you want to do, in terms of success and the things you're putting out and the impact that you may want to make. That's why I said, just take your time. I know I made a video on that, but I'm gonna always say that. Take your time, bro. Appreciate what you have now, because you won't get it back later. It's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed I'll live tomorrow. It's not guaranteed that I'll see tomorrow. It's not guaranteed that anything will happen. So it's just live in the present and do what you need to do now to create that better version of yourself. Pray you have a great day. Peace.